Mastering financial literacy. The 4 rules for building wealth. Have you ever wondered why some people manage their finances so effectively, while others seem stuck in the same place year after year? The secret lies in financial education, also known as financial literacy, the essential skill set for making informed and effective decisions with your money. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the principles of financial literacy, explore why it's critical for your success, and reveal 4 powerful rules to elevate your financial game. Stick around, because these rules could change your life. What is financial education, and why is it important? Financial education is more than just knowing how to budget or save. It's about understanding the dynamics of money and how to make it work for you. Financial literacy. This is the foundation for achieving financial freedom, a state where you no longer rely on external sources like a job, a company, or even family for money. Financial confidence. Beyond freedom, this is the belief in your ability to generate money whenever you need it. It's about being resourceful, adaptable, and proactive. The scarcity myth. The world is not out of money. Many people falsely believe that money is scarce, but this is simply not true. The truth is, the world is awash with wealth. The key lies in acquiring the skills and knowledge to tap into it. Think of money as a game. It has rules. Master these rules, and you can control your financial future. Play by them, and you'll become a financial powerhouse. The cost of financial ignorance. Despite the availability of free resources like books, online courses, and even YouTube videos, 90% of people remain financially ignorant. Let's look at why. Example. Meet Peter. Peter earns $1,700 after taxes. Instead of saving, investing, or using it wisely, he spends it all on weekend barbecues, gadgets, and liabilities. Are you a Peter? If so, don't worry, you can change your habits. Adopting a rich mindset is the first step toward financial transformation. A broader perspective. Think about lottery winners who come into enormous sums of money overnight. Studies show that 70% of them end up bankrupt within a few years. Why? Because financial success isn't just about earning money, it's about managing it wisely. Without financial education, even the wealthiest individuals can lose it all. Why financial education isn't taught in schools? Financial education is crucial, yet it's often absent from traditional schooling. Here's why most people never learn the basics. Conventional wisdom. The societal mindset around money often works against financial growth. Misguided lessons from childhood. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. These ideas can create a negative relationship with money, making people hesitant to pursue financial education. The demonization of debt. While bad debt can be harmful, understanding and leveraging good debt is a powerful wealth-building tool. Instead of relying on outdated advice, learn from those who have mastered money management. You wouldn't take skiing lessons from someone who's never skied. Apply the same principle to your financial education. Comfort zone and self-esteem. To build wealth, you need confidence and a strong self-image. Believe in yourself. Wealth begins with the belief that you deserve it. Without this mindset, you'll never take the risks needed to succeed. Step out of your comfort zone. Risk-taking is essential. For instance, starting a business may require taking out a loan, a step that can feel daunting but often pays off when done wisely. Confidence and self-esteem act as the foundation for embracing financial education and turning knowledge into action. The 4 rules of financial education. Now that we've identified the barriers to financial literacy, let's explore the 4 essential rules for building wealth. Don't invest in what you don't understand. Investing is key to multiplying your money, but it must be approached with caution. Invest in yourself. First, Your most valuable asset is your mind. Investing in education, skills, and personal development is the foundation for long-term financial success. Stay informed. Read books. Attend seminars. Continuously update your knowledge in your industry or niche. Invest in your business. If you own or plan to start a business, reinvest in its growth. Whether through marketing, product development, or hiring talent, feeding your business with resources is crucial for expansion. Invest in real estate. Real estate follows a simple principle: buy low, sell high. Start small with residential properties before moving into commercial spaces, hotels, or office buildings. Look for undervalued properties, renovate them, and sell at a profit. Invest in stocks. Stocks represent ownership in a company. By investing in shares, you're entitled to a portion of its profits. Warning: the stock market can be risky. Research thoroughly or consult a professional before diving in. Never forget, if you don't understand it, don't invest in it. Debt is a tool, not a trap. Debt often gets a bad reputation, but when used wisely, it can be a powerful weapon. Good debt versus bad debt. Bad debt. Loans that don't generate income, like high-interest credit card debt or excessive student loans. Good debt. Loans that fund money-making ventures, such as starting a business or buying income-generating real estate. Taking on good debt can accelerate your wealth-building journey. The key is to have a clear repayment plan and ensure the debt contributes to your financial growth. Think like the rich. The mindset of the wealthy is fundamentally different from that of the average person. Play the role of a wealthy person. This doesn't mean recklessly overspending, but rather investing in things that build confidence and align with your goals. Living above your means strategically. While living below your means is sound advice, selectively spending on things that boost your confidence can help you adopt a richer mindset. Focus on gaining skills and income streams to sustain your desired lifestyle rather than just cutting costs. When you think rich, you start seeing opportunities that others overlook. Develop high-income skills and acquire assets. Assets are the cornerstone of wealth creation. They put money in your pocket while liabilities take it out. Your brain is your biggest asset. Focus on developing skills that are in high demand and bring significant value to the marketplace. Examples of high-income skills: sales and negotiation, digital marketing, software development, financial analysis. Turn skills into assets. Use your skills to create products, services, or businesses that generate passive income. The goal is to leverage your talents into long-term financial stability. Final thoughts. Financial literacy is the key to wealth. Becoming financially literate is a transformative journey that requires dedication and an open mind. By following these 4 rules, understanding investments, leveraging debt, adopting a rich mindset, and developing high-income skills, you can break free from financial limitations and build lasting wealth. Call to action. Which of these rules resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on achieving financial success.
Let's talk about a financial powerhouse, Singapore, and how it manages its massive wealth. Singapore's foreign reserves are among the world's largest relative to its GDP. In fact, according to GIC, Singapore's official sovereign wealth fund, they rank 3rd highest globally. But you might have noticed that these reserves have dipped recently. So what's going on? Well, it all started with the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic hit the global economy hard, and Singapore was no exception. To stabilise the economy and support businesses and individuals, the Singaporean government had no choice but to dip into its reserves. During the pandemic, economic activities were severely disrupted, leading to a sharp contraction in Singapore's GDP. The government had to act fast. They rolled out various fiscal stimulus measures to provide immediate relief to those affected by the crisis. One of the key strategies was to tap into the nation's substantial foreign reserves. So, how much foreign reserves does Singapore really have? Let's break it down. Singapore's reserves are managed by three key entities: the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, GIC Private Limited, and Temasek Holdings. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, is the central bank and financial regulatory authority. It manages the official foreign reserves to ensure monetary stability and safeguard against economic shocks. Think of MAS as the first line of defence, always ready to step in during turbulent times. Then there's GIC Private Limited. Established in 1981, GIC is tasked with managing Singapore's foreign investments. Its mission is to secure a good long-term return on the nation's reserves. GIC invests in a diverse range of assets globally, including equities, bonds, real estate, and private equity. This diversification helps spread risk and capitalise on various market opportunities. Finally, we have Temasek Holdings. Unlike GIC, Temasek operates more like an investment company. Established in 1974, it owns and manages a portfolio of investments across various sectors. Temasek focuses on delivering sustainable returns over the long term. It has stakes in many major Singaporean companies and strategic investments worldwide. Together, MAS, GIC and Temasek form the backbone of Singapore's financial management. They ensure the country remains financially robust and can weather economic storms. Now, why does Singapore maintain such large reserves? The answer lies in the country's unique position as a small, open economy highly dependent on international trade. Large reserves provide a cushion against external shocks, such as sudden capital outflows or global financial crises. They also instill confidence among international investors and credit rating agencies, contributing to Singapore's economic stability. But managing these reserves isn't just about safeguarding wealth, it's also about growing it. By investing wisely through GIC and Temasek, Singapore ensures that its reserves generate returns that can be used for future generations. This forward-thinking approach is key to Singapore's economic strategy. So, when the COVID-19 pandemic struck, Singapore was prepared. The government's decision to use the reserves was strategic and necessary. It allowed the country to navigate the crisis without compromising its financial health. This is a testament to Singapore's robust fiscal policies and disciplined approach to financial management. The pandemic wreaked havoc on economies worldwide, and Singapore was no exception. To stabilise the economy and support businesses and individuals, the Singaporean government had to draw from its reserves. This move was crucial to counter the significant disruptions in economic activities that led to a sharp contraction in Singapore's GDP. Before we delve deeper into how much they have, let's first understand what a foreign reserve is and where Singapore gets it. Foreign reserves are assets held by a country's central bank or monetary authority, usually in various currencies. These assets can include money, bonds, treasury bills, gold, and other financial instruments. They are essential for meeting international financial obligations, such as importing goods, services, and repaying external debt. Foreign reserves also serve as a tool for central banks to ensure stability in their own currency by intervening in foreign exchange markets when necessary. Singapore's foreign reserves are accumulated through various means, such as trade surpluses and the acquisition of US dollars. Thanks to its strong trade sector and prudent fiscal policies, Singapore has built up significant reserves over the years. So, how do these reserves benefit Singapore? Large reserves provide a cushion against external shocks, such as sudden capital outflows or global financial crises. They also instill confidence among international investors and credit rating agencies, contributing to Singapore's economic stability. But it's not just about safeguarding wealth, it's about growing it. Through GIC and Temasek, Singapore ensures that its reserves generate returns that can be used for future generations. This forward-thinking approach is key to Singapore's economic strategy. Singapore's foreign reserves rank among the largest globally, particularly when measured against its GDP. According to the official Sovereign Wealth Fund, GIC Singapore is third in the world in terms of foreign reserves. However, the COVID-19 pandemic brought about a significant challenge, leading to a recent decline in these reserves. So, how does Singapore manage its massive wealth, and why did they have to dip into their reserves during the pandemic? Singapore's foreign reserves are accumulated through various means, primarily trade surpluses and the acquisition of US dollars. Singapore is known for its robust export industry, consistently exporting more than it imports. This results in a net inflow of foreign currencies. For instance, in 2023, Singapore exported a total of $638 billion and only imported $567 billion, maintaining a positive trade surplus from 2019 to 2023. Another source of foreign reserves is through the acquisition of US dollars in exchange for Singaporean dollars. This action helps control the strengthening of the Singapore dollar's exchange rate. Since the early 1980s, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, has focused its monetary policy on maintaining the exchange rate within a specific target band. The pressure to appreciate the Singapore dollar stems from supply and demand dynamics in fund flows. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comments section.
Millennials, a different approach to spending. Hello, friends. Today, we're diving into the spending habits of millennials, the generation often associated with avocado toast and overpriced lattes, while also being critiqued for their struggles with homeownership and retirement savings. But here's the truth. The reality behind millennial spending is much more nuanced and complex than the stereotypes suggest. Millennials are often misunderstood when it comes to their money management. They face economic challenges that previous generations didn't, and their priorities reflect a shift in values shaped by these circumstances. Before we dive deeper, take a moment and think about your own spending habits. What drives your financial decisions? Necessity, personal values, or perhaps societal pressure? Understanding millennial spending habits. Millennials aren't just spending impulsively. In fact, two primary factors explain how they spend their money differently from previous generations. Economic landscape. Millennials are navigating an economic environment where the cost of living has skyrocketed while wages have stagnated. Housing prices, student loan debt, and healthcare costs are through the roof, leaving millennials to adjust their financial approach. A shift in values. Millennials have learned from the mistakes of older generations. Instead of accumulating material wealth, they tend to prioritize experiences, personal development, and relationships. Research such as Harvard's study on adult development shows that meaningful relationships, experiences, and helping others are the true keys to long-term happiness. Let's explore 15 common expenses that millennials often face criticism for, but which can actually be smart investments in their overall well-being and happiness. Experiences over material goods. Millennials prioritize experiences over material goods. They want to enjoy life now, not just wait for retirement to travel or take time off. Whether it's spontaneous weekend trips or backpacking across Europe, millennials value the memories they create today. Think about it for a second. When was the last time a material item gave you long-term joy compared to a memorable experience with friends or family? Investing in personal aesthetics. Millennials are willing to spend more on fashion, skincare, and home decor. And it's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good. Personal aesthetics have a direct impact on their mental well-being. When they feel good in their environment, they tend to be more productive and satisfied with life. This generation understands the psychological benefits of self-presentation and the power of creating an inspiring personal space, pursuing meaningful ventures. Instead of waiting until retirement to pursue their passions, millennials are doing it now. Whether it's restoring classic cars or starting creative side hustles, millennials invest time and money into what they love early on. The idea is simple. Why wait to pursue happiness? If you have a passion project, wouldn't you want to start it sooner rather than later? Spending on status-enhancing experiences. Purchases like the latest smartphone, designer clothes, or dining at upscale restaurants aren't just about immediate gratification. They also play a role in social positioning. Projecting an image of success can open doors, build connections, and create opportunities that might otherwise be missed. Millennials understand that sometimes image is a form of currency in itself. Think about your own social circle. How often do you notice that certain purchases or experiences boost your confidence or help you make valuable connections? Investing in digital privacy and security. In an increasingly digital world, millennials prioritize their online safety. They're willing to pay for services like VPNs, encrypted messaging, or identity theft protection. For them, digital privacy isn't a luxury. It's a necessity in an era of data breaches and cyber threats. Peace of mind in the digital world is something millennials see as worth every penny. Viewing food as an experience. For millennials, food isn't just about nourishment. It's about connection. Whether it's trying out new cuisines, dining at trendy restaurants, or hosting potlucks, millennials find joy in shared meals. These experiences foster relationships and create memories, making food-related spending feel like an investment in their social well-being. When was the last time a shared meal brought you closer to someone or left a lasting memory? Spending on self-improvement. The self-help and personal development industry has exploded, and millennials are its biggest customers. Whether it's attending workshops, buying motivational books, or enrolling in online courses, they believe in investing in themselves. After all, why not spend on things that make you smarter, more fulfilled, and more successful in the long run? Investing in memorable weddings. Millennials often allocate significant budgets to their weddings, opting for destination celebrations or personalized, elaborate events. Why? Because they view weddings as a chance to create lasting memories with their loved ones. For many, the focus is on making the experience unforgettable rather than sticking to tradition. Indulging in expensive hobbies, from fitness classes to creative hobbies, millennials love trying new things. While their hobbies can sometimes be expensive, they offer physical, social, and mental benefits. Investing in themselves in this way provides them with balance and growth. If you could pick up a new hobby today, what would it be? And would you see it as an investment in yourself? Choosing sustainable brands. More and more, millennials opt for sustainable brands, even if they come with a higher price tag. They want to align their spending with their values, prioritizing environmental and ethical responsibility. Millennials are willing to spend more today to ensure a better tomorrow for the planet. Enjoying small daily treats. Whether it's that daily coffee or a mid-afternoon snack, millennials aren't afraid to indulge in small daily treats. These minor expenditures add a sense of joy and balance to a fast-paced life. Critics might argue that these are unnecessary expenses, but for millennials, it's about managing stress and maintaining a sense of groundedness. Prioritizing mental health and therapy. Unlike previous generations, millennials are more open about mental health and are willing to invest in therapy and wellness services. They see the long-term benefits of addressing emotional challenges early on, recognizing that mental health is just as important as physical health. Joining premium gyms. Millennials often choose gyms that offer more than just exercise. They seek community and connections. Premium gyms that also provide networking opportunities, wellness classes, and social spaces become worth the investment. Paying for convenient services like meal delivery, grocery shopping apps, or home cleaning services are essential time savers for busy millennials. They recognize that time is their most valuable resource, and outsourcing mundane tasks allows them to focus on their careers, personal development, or passions. Seeking peace of mind. Finally, Millennials invest in things that give them peace of mind: health insurance, pet care, or life insurance. Knowing their loved ones and pets are taken care of allows them to focus on their goals without the constant worry of what if, renting versus buying. Let's also talk about home ownership. While many millennials still choose to rent, it's not just because they're avoiding responsibility. Rising real estate prices, combined with a desire for flexibility, make renting the smarter option for many. Millennials are more strategic in saving for homes in affordable areas, rather than rushing into the market. Millennials may be criticized for their spending habits, but in reality, they prioritize what truly matters to them: experiences, self-improvement, and overall well-being. Their financial decisions aren't reckless. They're intentional, reflecting a shift in values that emphasize happiness and fulfillment over material accumulation. So the next time you see a millennial spending on something that seems unnecessary, remember that their choices are often investments in a meaningful, balanced life. How about you? What do you prioritize when it comes to spending? Let me know in the comments. Bye for now.